look, I'll just say this, that I believe that, I think I mentioned that I think fate has looked after me because, I've been shot at by bank tellers. They shot at us 3 times in a helicopter too, and they hit it but didn't bring us down, and just missed by about a quarter of an inch. A silicon cable which would have brought us down. So, but I'll say this about the helicopter, because I think it's important that it was probably fate that I'm still here to be able to get the story out, because I think it was fate that helicopter, and I've said this, and people don't like to hear it, the authorities, but I think they know it's true, that it was fate that it was going to happen. I'll tell you why. It's very hard, it'd be very rare to see a helicopter escape in Australia, and the reason being that the prison officers are all aware of it. It's every criminal's dream to be able to get out in a helicopter. Yeah, even when I was a kid, people talk about getting out in a helicopter. But every prison officer is aware of it. Every jail I've been to, in the country or anywhere else, that if a helicopter comes anywhere near, the screws on the tower are very alert. They're very alert. They're well aware of it. So if a helicopter did try and come, they'll shoot it down. They're not supposed to, but they will. The Geneva Convention said they're not supposed to fire it at aircraft, at helicopters over jails, because it could be exactly at a hostage thing. But they've ignored that in my case, and I think that's proven that they would ignore it. And they shot us 3 times. So you really have to find a jail where they're not even going to be worried about it. And the reason that they weren't worried about it, and that's when I had just happened to be in Silverwater before the Olympics were coming on. It was 99. And the Olympics were coming on in 2000 in Sydney. And they had a lot of flights coming over, helicopter flights every day, tourists coming over to have a look at the Olympic Village. And we were right next to it. And when I got there and I saw it, and I realised that, look at this. And I watched the prison officers, and there'd be, 6 or 7 of them out in the oval. None of them took any notice after a while. It was so blasé, because they might see 50 helicopters come over in a day. So I knew that if it was done right, a helicopter could come in, pick you up, and go out before they even got organised. And so that's how I worked it on the basis of that. Then we didn't know, so I said to Lucy, that's probably the only way I can get out, because I had huge security on me because I'd escaped up in Queensland. I'd got a toy gun. A girl passed me a toy gun in the hospital, and they had real guns, and I managed to hold them up. I had handcuffs on. I ran out and got away. We were out for about 12 months, and they didn't get me on that for about 7 years. And when they did, they couldn't charge me, and they're still dirty about that, because what happened, they didn't take a warrant out for me. So I was illegally taken out. I was illegally taken out of hospital, so I didn't escape from legal custody. I wasn't in legal custody, so they were absolutely spewing about that too.